welcome. This is the Modern Geek Podcast, coming at you live. Please subscribe through YouTube or Twitch. Hope you enjoy the show. Hey guys, this is the Modern Geek, also known as Vant Mario, and we're doing another unboxing of Kotobukia's series of Marvel Now figures. Kotobukiya is a wonderful company that does statues of anime. They do it of DC, Marvel characters. They're a great way to get into statues on a really cheap cost. And they're really highly stylized. They're snap together kits, so you snap them together, put them together. And they just got some really nice stuff. So we're going to be doing an unboxing. I've gotten all of the Avengers, which are the new set that have come out. There's also the DC New 52 set that's out there, so you can get a lot of these figures there too. They, again, to me, just look really beautiful. And like I said, if you're looking for a really cheap way to get into, statue size quality figures that are, in the 6 to 12 inch range, it's much more affordable than some of the other folks out there like Bowen and Sideshow and Hot Toys. That's why I like them. I just think they're really stylized. So let's, without further ado, do our next unboxing. It's going to be Thor. So this is the box for Thor. And, I think pretty cool. I was going to say, we had done an unboxing of the Hulk. The Hulk was a really big figure. The Thor figure feels, a little bit lighter. My thought is that the Thor figure is probably a little smaller than the Hulk figure, so that's probably why it's going to be a little bit lighter. But let's take a look and see. So this is the front of the box, and you can see on the bottom there, Marvel Now. So it's based off the newer Marvel characters that have come out, where they've redone some of the comic books. It's Kotobukiya Art Effects figures. So these are, you may have seen Star Wars. That's another brand, another license they have of these figures, and they're just really nice, highly quality figure. The Thor figure would run you about $55, whereas the Hulk one was closer to $70, just because he was a lot bigger, a lot heavier, massive. Shot of the sides, it's got the nice Avengers logo on one side. Another nice bigger view of the Thor statue, and I believe this is the concept. Yeah, this is like the concept art of the figure, which is really nice. They do not give you any kind of lightning effect. He's just holding the hammer, I believe. So that's kind of doctored a little bit. And then we get a whole shot of all of the Avengers. These are all the figures that they've released. Iron Man's the last one that's going to be released. That's going to be in February. And then they give us a little blurb. I'll give you guys a minute. It might be hard to read. It's really small. But I will read it to you. So basically, it's talking about Kotobukiya as a Japanese import company, and that the next great property of Kotobukiya Art Effects statues, treatment, and basically that it was the Avengers that the first series with, and basically how their previously released teammates, the Hulk, Black Widow, Captain America, and Hawkeye, is the Asgardian warrior Thor. And then it goes on to explain a little bit. In 1962, comic book mastermind Stan Lee set out to create a new superhero, one who was incredibly powerful. He found such a character in Norse mythology, a god of thunder. And it goes on to talk about his origin. Sculpted by the name master artist who did the rest, the Avengers, and that would be Junosuke Abe. And I believe the artwork is based off of the current artists at Marvel. So, and then little bottom of the box, little warnings. This is imported from Japan, so one would know. And then, of course, the top of the box, Marvel Now. I was saying in my last video, so it seems there are one piece of tape. Our Hulk had 2 pieces of tape. I have some that have had no tape. So I was saying in the video, if you happen to get one with like a weird taping thing, don't think that it was opened or it was used. It's just that it's there. And that's got one flap. Now this one was just a flap top. The Hulk was actually a snappy top. And then give you guys a shot of in the box. So it comes in this kind of plastic guy. And what's really cool about these, I wonder, like, yes, they have magnets on them. So what's cool is it's all packaged in this plastic. You'll see that the figure is in multiple pieces. And I think that's cool. So you snap it together. It's all snap fit. And then we again have a base. What's cool about the bases, which I realized with the Hulk, is that they are all magnetic. So your figure will just magnetically latch to the base, which is pretty cool. So you don't have to worry about it like faltering on the shelf or whatever. It's not a very powerful magnet, so you can't like lift it up by the figure that's going to come off the base. But it's pretty cool. And the bases are pretty weighted. So that's kind of cool. All right. And then usually there's some tape. Yeah. So there's tape on every side. So first I'm going to get the base out. The base is on the bottom. I was going to say, with the Hulk one, if you're like me and you're trying to collect these guys and you want to maintain your packaging for storage, be really careful with the base on the bottom, because there is some potential for you to break the bottom of it. And you'll see the base is just kind of a normal flat base, and then it has the Marvel Now on the bottom with where it's made. All the bases are the same, so they're not labeled as Thor or Hulk. So I guess it is possible to confuse them. I believe they're all the same base, so it doesn't matter. So that was amazing. Okay, there we go. I took the tape off only to put the tape back on it. That was pretty good. All right, so I'm just untaping, basically going to untape one side and the top and the bottom, so I'll just open it like an accordion. When I'm done, I'm just taking the top tape off. And then I'm going to take, all right, so we have more, so just top and the sides are taped, not the bottom. Cool. And I'm just going to pull off, so you'll notice these little holes, they're little kind of snappies, and you just want to unsnap them. And if you do it my way, you should just open it like an accordion, and then you have all your stuff. Now each piece is individually wrapped, which is awesome. And I was going to say, most of them have come... So Thor's got a lot of separate pieces. We'll go over each of these pieces. And like I said, it's all snap fit. And as I predicted, so we're all done. It looks like he, in stature, is going to be less, not as big as the Hulk. Alright, so we'll do the bottom part. And each one is in a bag, so you can just take it out. Which I like that. That means it's very hard for you to get them kind of in trouble. And we'll go over the detail. But I mean, even if you look at this one piece, I mean, you can see like the detail in, you know, the wrinkles of the clothes and the different color passes for the different leather. And, you know, if you look at the belt buckle, there's actually embroidering on the belt, and there's all this stuff, which is really, really cool. So they did a really nice job with the detail. This cape looks amazing. So you can see all the shading work in the cape. And then again, it's based off of the New 52, the Marvel Now. So it's kind of the Thor we all know from the Avengers movies. Very nice. And then, like I said, you'll see the white part, and that will just snap in place to put our character together. So now we got two, and you can already see, like, they really are worrying about drama. You know, there's definitely an expression and intensity to these figures, which is really, really cool. I mean, even on the arm, like, you can see the detail of, they put the little embroider in, nice shading on it. And again, it's just snap fit, so you can't really put it in wrong. I mean, if you do, it's not going to fit. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, just really nice detail. Oh. And I was to say, so far, nope, did I get the wrong? Well, that fit right. So because it is a snap fit, there we go. You have to kind of hit the joint right. So sometimes you kind of miss it a little bit. All right. Oh, cool. All right. So once he's on the base, it doesn't kind of move around. I mean, you can lift the figure off the base, so it's not enough to stop you from lifting it. But if it wiggles, it's probably going to fall off. It's not a strong magnet at all. All right. But I mean, like, here's where really the money pays off with them. Look at the detail on that. I mean, it's great expression. Great expression. Great. Damn, I got such a glare. It's really, really well done. Nope. Oh, okay, so he's being set up for a side view. So you guys can see as we're putting it together. I mean, I just think these look gorgeous. I mean, like I said, they're pretty highly detailed for 50 bucks. It's the top part of Meerman. And then I love the bottom part. So yeah, they separated the hammer, and pretty good. I mean, again, it's not a lot of color passes. It's kind of basic. But I mean, so I mean, I guess you could argue that they kind of were generic on his weapon a little bit. So I guess, oh, all right, so little quick tip. You want to put the hammer side in before you. All right, so they have him, okay, kind of the way that I had it. So strap out. Yeah, so the hammer, I will say, is a little tricky to put together. So out of everything, that is a little tricky to put together. But now we have our effect. I mean, I just think that looks awesome. Let me just hold on one sec, guys. There we go. So I think that looks pretty awesome. Just get a little bit. There we go. All right, that should be better. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, I love this particular figure. I mean, the detail is awesome. The pose is awesome. I mean, just a lot of detail, a lot of excitement. Just get him on the base for the full effect. Whoop. So like I said, the bases are magnetic, but he's gonna fall. Like if what I'm doing now, if I were to tilt him a little bit, he's gonna fall over. But it does keep him pretty firmly on there. So again, you can see there are magnetic pieces in there, and the whole base is a magnetic base. So that's pretty cool. I mean, that's a little bit more forward thinking. I think a lot of the newer bust characters are doing that too. It's a really great way for them to keep heavy stuff on some of these figures, but it's really cool. And then just a size comparison them. This was something, oh Jesus. Yeah, so you can see, like, they got it right. Like, the Hulk looks so much bigger than Thor does. So, I mean, together, when you have these set up, gonna try to put them on the same level. I mean, it's the right size ratio. They did the scale right. So very, very impressed. I mean, pretty awesome. You know, Thor looking great. Gonna give a spin. I mean, just there's so much action and pose to this. It just looks so good. So awesome. Love it. Really, really enjoying it. All right, guys. Well, this was another unboxing successfully done. Please stay tuned. We're going to have more. You can subscribe to us through Twitch and on YouTube, through Vamp Mario. And then we're also on Facebook as well as on Twitter under Modern Geek. And again, this is the Modern Geek, also known as Vamp Mario, coming at you live and doing more unboxings. Please let us know in the comments what you think. If you love it, if you hate it, if you want to see more of them. What are some figures that you like? Are you jazzed about it like I am? Do you want to go get these guys? Do you like? Is this impressing you on the quality and the technical skill? Let me know. All right, guys. Take care, and we'll see you on the next unboxing.